Hello and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Bingo. This is the practice seed for this week. It's seed 368388 and this week of bingo has not been great. In hindsight, and if having some distance, I'm not too worried about the point seed, I guess. I just missed that hit on the creep, and I was a bit greedy. I should have probably just backed off or kept pushing into the cave more instead of trying to hit it there. I guess greed isn't really the right word. I don't know. I just wanted to kill that creeper right then and there. And I just underestimated how much... Well, I mean, I don't know if I really underestimated how much health he had left. Basically, it was just I missed that swing with the axe. I just missed it straight up. And I shouldn't have. I just clicked too early, and that was just bad. But I was set up for a pretty good run there. I had, I think, 4 minutes or 3 minutes, 50-something seconds there if I killed that creeper. That's probably enough time to get at least the 2 gold and 2 more iron items. So I could have easily gotten 20. And the cave actually had us set up for 24 points there. If you just run through it quick enough, which I don't know if I would have had enough. And, yeah, it was a lot of iron I needed to smelt still, which slows down everything significantly. But yeah, it was only 2 gold ingots, so that's 2 items that I could have had relatively easily. And there was redstone, there was lapis, there were diamonds. I don't know. It could have been a high 20 score, not a blackout. 24, I don't think there was enough time, but it could have been somewhere in between 20 and 24. So I'm not too unhappy with how I played it, I guess, in hindsight, with a bit of distance. But instead of, taking responsibility for what happened, I'm just going to blame the color of my name, and we're going to go blue. And it's going to fix everything magically, because that's how things work in this world. And yeah, let's do the practice seed. Hope for a good run here. I feel a bit better. I don't know. Over the weekend. I don't know. It's just not in a good headspace, I guess. And I don't know. Sometimes things work out and I feel better because just recording something and doing well with it makes me feel better. And then other times it just backfires, and I'm even more annoyed and in a worse mood after recording because I fail. I don't know. And yeah, the bingo thing, it's a fine line. It's like a balancing act of trying to stay, competitive and taking it seriously to an extent, I guess. And then also just having fun with it. And that's just, sometimes it's just really hard to make that, to find that balance and not get super salty. And I apologize if I mean, I did get pretty annoyed there at all the seeds so far this week. Let's hope that this one won't get me, even if it does turn out to be a bad one. We'll see. I'll try my best to stay a little bit more positive, I guess. All right, enough rambling. 3 minutes in. Wow. Let's look at the iron here. We need 16, 18, 25. Is that it? What's the pick? 28? I guess so. Relatively low iron count. We need 7 gold. We need an egg and 2 sugar. We need the lapis and 2 cactus green. We need 2 diamonds. We need the mushrooms. We need 1 ink sac. Yes, 1 ink sac. And the bone. We need a painting, the flint. We need the sand and 1 clay. Just 1 clay. Saddle, sugar, 2 sugar. 3 paper, gunpowder, the spruce sapling, we need a fish, a chest, the beetroots, and an ender pearl. I think there's a chunker right near spawn, which is great because we don't need any chunker items. Yeah, so I guess, first night is going to be enderman time. I had a really rough run on the practice breakout in between the point seed and this, where I wasn't a really good pace and I could not find an enderman for 10 minutes. Like, I couldn't find one. I was boating in between continents and there was just no enderman spawned. I don't know. Mob spawning has really not been kind recently. Okay, so 3 paper, 2 sugar, an egg, a pumpkin, the ladder. We need 1 redstone only? There's no repeater. It's a very weird card. Lots of things missing. Like no chunky items, for example, which is really strange. To fish. So unless the chunker has a temper in it, it's not going to be of any use. That's a chunker. We would like to see a village, maybe, or a pumpkin, at least. There's a cave to our south here. There's a bunch of sugarcane, like northwest here. There's a desert this way. We do need some desert stuff. So maybe head this way first, and then I don't know. So we want to get, you know, mushrooms, ink sac, sugar, sand and clay, obviously, maybe the dead bush, the sapling, maybe the book, and some iron on day one here if we can. Then spend the night hunting endermen, plus spiders for the string, unless we get that somewhere else, plus... there's no stone here. Something else I forgot about right now. Is this worth it? Honestly, I don't think it is. It's too far from our tree. I need to check for the sapling still. Or we just skip the sapling here and I don't know. That was some serious lightning. It's actually thundering right now. Has the mic picked it up? I don't know. It's not that loud. But yeah, I hope power will... I don't know. Power hasn't gone out in forever here, so... It'd have to be a serious storm. It might just get a little bit louder though if this actually comes my way here. Might be able to hear. Well, you definitely would be able to hear the rain if it goes, if it gets heavy enough, and also obviously, you know, thunder. Don't know if you could hear that one. It was quiet. I could hear it through my headphones, which usually means there's a chance that the mic picks it up. But it was quiet, so it wasn't like super obvious. The lightning was more pronounced. Saw it out of the corner of my eye. Could you stop, guy? Thanks. This is Judgment Car. Worth it or not? 1, 2, 3 at least. Some more there. It's not that much iron, really. It's hard to get out of here. I guess I have decided it's worth it. Might regret that decision. We'll see. But we'll get the shears and a pick at least. Yeah, I don't know. This is tough core because we need the chicken still, and we do need to find some other surface stuff. Mainly the beetroots really would be a great find on the surface. Other than that, that's actually not that much since we don't need a chunker, and actually we have a chunker. Yeah, this is a crab cave otherwise. Not even sure if it's worth to call this like a ravine, if it deserves it or not. It's a tiny little piece of crap, really. But some easy early iron. I can't really complain all that much, I guess. 2 sugar, right? And then the paper. Let's make a bowl. Stick some mushrooms in it. Pick up this. And pick up this. Excellent. Make some shears. Where's the iron? There it is. Put that here. Put that there. I'd like to keep... And we could have made the painting already, I guess. No, we need that. Make the painting. This is very slow out of here. Maybe you should grab more coal. I don't know. Did we make a boat already? We did not. So many red mushrooms here. But yeah, that just goes to show either you find a lot of red mushrooms or no red mushrooms. There's no in between. Don't think I grabbed them all, did I? I did, wow. Okay, sheep, we don't need... We do need an ink sac. Obviously any kind of surface structure, we don't need an emerald, right? So we don't need to worry about more paper, we don't need an apple. Don't need a sapling here. I mean, cows and chickens are like high on my list right now. Not really sheep though, which is what we keep finding. Was it 2 cactus grain? I think so. Okay, some cows. You just need 1 ladder, right? And I mean, we do need a bunch of food too, so. Steak is the way to go, for sure. If you can get it, and we can. More desert this way. Could get a sapling here, but we already have it. What's with the lack of cacti here? That might be a dungeon. Ah, yeah, it sounds suspiciously like a dungeon. Just stupid 1-block cacti. Hate that. We need food. Very, very good. Placed that in the perfect spot. Let's get a tree. They're also far away. And I picked up those sticks. Why not? Also need food. Need too many things at once here. Seven gold, 1 redstone, 2 diamonds, lapis. Okay. Do need an ink sac still, and this is very close. It was very slow kill though, so I messed up the first swing. Foods, there we go. Is there anything else I can craft? Actually, yeah, there is. Let's make this before I forget. That's a lot of lava. And more iron. So where are those zombie sounds? They were more this way, right? Let's see if we can get there. Need more fuel too. Okay, give me some food. Yeah, zombies are still there. Right about here somewhere. Oh, he actually came out, I guess. So this is got exposed to the sunlight. Where are you? You sound incredibly close to me. I still don't see you. Okay. Don't want to get set on fire if I can prevent it. Oh, it's 2 in there. I thought it was 1. Okay. You don't have torches, so let's just be fast. We do need gunpowder. I don't think we need wheat. We do need the string. We'll take that. I'll take all of this. Because there's also a saddle in there, which is very useful. We didn't get the seeds that we wanted, unfortunately. But other than that, that was a pretty good haul, I would say. Saddle is one hard item done. Got a little bit of iron. I don't know. Could have been better, really. Redstone would have been good. Gold would have been good. And obviously the beetroot seeds would have been excellent. Because the beetroot stew might be one of the hardest items we have on the list now. Also, we didn't get a bone. Which would also have been used for the beetroots and some other things. But oh well. It is what it is. We'll have to live with it. That I'm scared of the sand being like a trap. There's no core? Did I not get any core in there? I don't think I saw a core vein either, so I don't know what to do here. Let's make this thing and I guess this thing. We need chickens like now. Which is sort of annoying. I also need another furnace. And then we need to be enderman hunting. We don't need to hunt spiders anymore, which is good. Means we can focus on just one type of mob. Makes things a bit easier. If you had chickens here, that would be a really great start. But since we don't, it's sort of like a meh kind of start. Make the rails first. I don't know. We could have made the cauldron too, I guess. But there's always, you know, the cauldron is something you can find in Witch Hut, but the rails you can't find in Bingo. So technically you should never make the cauldron, but you still need other iron stuff, I guess. It's not a big deal usually. Like I maybe has been a factor in like 2 of my runs all time, and I think in both of them I mean it. Yeah, I already had it when I didn't need to make it, kind of thing. So I've never actually benefited from this. I rarely remember it, but right there and there I did. So let's pick this up, even though it's not done. This is fine. We could make the book already, actually. Let's do that. So we're at 15 at the 12-minute mark, which is excellent. We do have a boat. I thought I had made one, and I did. Did I just... No, I didn't see an Enderman. What did I see? Oh, no, maybe I did see that Enderman. I don't think I did, but... I might have. I saw something dark out of the corner of my eye over there, so... Okay, that's really good. Ah, man. What do you even need still? Gourd? A bone? There are chickens right here. I did not see those chickens. Wow, okay, that's incredibly fortunate. So we have the egg we need. Now all we need that's really annoying to get... Well, I mean the diamonds, I guess, but... I'm more concerned about the beetroot soup. There could be a village anywhere here, but it doesn't look like there is one. So now the question is, do we go caving? We also need a pumpkin. So we really need 2 kinds of seeds. That was close. Definitely closer than it should have been. Unnecessary risk there for a few bones. I just feel like I've been getting unlucky with getting bones. What's with that tree formation in that top left corner? That looks really weird. Those acacia trees are doing something strange there. Yeah, I guess it's just a couple of them behind each other. Yeah, no, we need to go underground, I think. Because you can find everything underground. Technically, and only 2 things. The beetroots in the village and the pumpkin anywhere could be found on the surface. Definitely need some more core. And how much iron do I have? 15. Do I even need more? 5 plus 7 is 12. No, I have enough. That's too much core even, but it's not a bad thing. We do still need some dungeons for the seeds. And mostly we do need to go low. Most of our, that's what we need. We should really grab a water bucket here. We have the extra iron to afford it, so... I think at least we have exactly... Did I actually grab that? Yes, I did. I don't have enough wood, maybe. Also, I don't have any stone. Come on. Okay, don't need this or this or this or that or that. Don't need more iron. We are at the top of gold level here. There's gold out there. That's great. Anything else down here? Lots of cave. Lots of skeletons too. But that's okay. I hope. This is sort of a scary place though. There's a decent chance that we'll have enough gold here. It's not guaranteed. That was... I don't like that. Creeper, come and see me. I don't want to fight you on the ledge there. Also, I want you to be dead. Creeper saw me finally. That's only 2. That sucks. And I don't know where the rest of that gold is now. There's more there, but there's more somewhere closer. Where's that creeper? Okay, right there. I think he's gonna be gone. I need more blocks. Okay. What was it? 7 gold? Are we there? Or are we 1 short? I'm not sure now. Oh, we have definitely enough. Okay. Actually, we have enough. Perfect. Let's also cook the rest of this iron right now. Stick these things together into here. Okay, so we have the redstone we need. Where's that extra gold? There was some more gold here. I don't see it anymore. It's like it disappeared. There's a mob through here, like a zombie, obviously, but well, I'll take this. But it sounds like just 1. And all we need now is a dungeon or 2, or 3, or 4, or 7. We'll see. Only somewhere in between here. That's crazy. Yeah, no diamonds here. So we should focus on diamonds now. Because if we do get them, we can leave this place, basically, and go on the surface if we desire to do so. Which we just might. It's the shovel, right? Yeah, it is. And it's the furnace cart. And it's the rails. Doing very well here. I just need some diamonds now. And then all we have left is the beetroots and... I never made a dye. Should have made that already. Forgot about that. Let's do that right now. And drop it. And there was that other part of that cave. There's another part of the cave here, which you could check for, well, mostly for, this is very well guarded now. Maybe do go to this side first. I really don't like the way this is set up though, for us here, with that stupid creeper. But this is fine. It's just that the other place looked more likely to have diamonds. But if this is easier, oh, and it also looks like it could have diamonds. It also looks like it doesn't have diamonds. Unless it actually continues. Which it might. Or it might not. More lapis. Check this back pocket. These are always good, I think. Yes, they are always good, man. Okay. Okay, which puts us at what, 23? Yep, 23. Actually, is it 3 of them? It is 3 of them. Could have made a pick or... So now the question is surface or dungeons? And I don't know the answer to that question. I never do. We don't have enough bone meal. That's an emerald. Great. Don't need that. I don't think this cave is very likely to give us dungeons. At least not in great number, which is what we would need to be happy. Did get those bones, right? Yeah. Well, there's a dungeon. And I mean, the perfect dungeon could give us all the seeds. And a bunch of bones too. So, well, I guess we'll have to wait and see. This spawn is useless though. This is not very useful. Neither is this. Okay. Well, some bones, that's good. But beyond that, it's very, very much just trash, unfortunately. Just triple checking here, but no, there's nothing good. Still not sure. Pick or axe. What do we want to make with our diamonds? The rule of bunching tells me there should be another spawner somewhere here. But I don't see one. Like ravines, not the best for dungeon finding purposes. I also don't hear any mobs at all. That's a dungeon. It's the right kind of dungeon too, in case we need more bones. Wrong seeds. No seeds. Oh, come on. Punch and infinity. That's pretty nice. More melon seeds. We need all the other seeds. 11 bones. Is that enough? I can't tell, honestly. So this won't be sub 25. No luck with the dungeons. Well, I mean, we're getting lucky finding them, sort of, but not with the loot. And the seeds are not real loot either. Like, it should be very much possible to get what we desire here. We're not looking for the rare stuff. Actually, we have all the rare stuff. We have the saddle, we've seen the name tag, I think, and we've definitely seen enchanted books there, so all the hard to get stuff, we have that, or could have that. It's the easy stuff we're missing. Are you gonna die down there? I don't think so, actually. There's a skeleton down there. What's with all these spiders? Dropping from high places here. Not sure. This could still be a pretty good blackout time if we make the right cores here. And I'm not sure what the right cores are. Maybe the right core is just surface. But I mean, villages are not that common, and I've definitely spent more than 20 minutes before looking for pumpkins. I guess I'll take these as a consolation prize for now, and then turn them into useful things. Like this and this. Keep the rest for now. Throw out this and this. Put this here. There we go. Let's go dungeon diving. That was not super safe. I don't know why I'm down here. There's no way there's a dungeon down here. Or almost no way, at least. Not sure. It feels like the surface is very tempting right now, but at the same time, we do have a pretty expansive cave system here. And that could be a dungeon. At least it sounds like more than one zombie. So many diamonds, wow. All we need is seeds, come on. They shouldn't be that hard to get. I got nothing. That's a dead end, right? Yeah. Just double checking everything here. This is also definitely useless here. I mean, this feels like a decent size cave at least. Where were those zombie sounds now? Are they still here? No, they're gone. Well, I think we'll go to the surface if this is a bust, which it sounds like it is. Yeah, it's only one zombie. It's not a dungeon. At least I don't think it is one. It still could be. It feels like we've been close to it for too long, not to spawn another one though. I definitely only heard one, so. So this is sort of a scary mission now, to get out of here, alive. Okay, are the creepers on the other side? That's good, at least. I don't like that skeleton shooting at me though. Let's just go here. Stop shooting me. It's rude. We're not below the ocean here, which would be great for getting out quick, but we'll be fine. So all we need is either the seeds or the plants, the pumpkins and the beetroots. How many dungeons did we find? 3? Or 2? I don't remember now. It was 3, right? Zombie, skeleton, zombie. Or zombie, zombie, skeleton. That's what's the order, right? And I think it was 6 chests. 6 chests without seeds. Or well, there were melon seeds in 1 or 2 of them. But it feels like we should have at least one of them, and we don't have either of them. If you had one of them, it would make things a bit easier too. I guess not super significantly, but still. Give me my bolts instead of the whatever that was. Rotten flesh? I don't know what I put off my bar there. This is actually good pumpkin terrain, I would say. It's also not terrible for villages. Missed my jump. So yeah, the finish to this could be a super tedious and long one, but I'm happy with how this went either way. Like, this was a solid, I played fine. Like, everything was good. I made good decisions. I got lucky with the chickens, but other than that, I made really good decisions. And I played fairly well, so even if this turns out to be a 70-minute blackout, which it still might, I'm not unhappy about this one. No, I can't be too mad about this. It could have been a really good blackout. It could have been sub 25 easily. We just needed one of the dungeons to be good and couldn't get it. But you know, that's just life. I don't know. It's easier for me to accept, you know, bad loot table roars than it is to accept mob spawning just being terrible. And I don't know why. Both are random things. I don't know. It just is a thing that exists. My lack of, I don't know. There's a melon right there. It's been very easy to get. Patience for bad mob spawning luck, like not getting the mobs you need, or just getting overrun with insane group spawns in the same spot over and over, or yeah, stuff like that. There's another dungeon here, and I have a good feeling about it. This is gonna be the one. One chest, all we need. Nothing we need. Ah, that's really not... Okay. Getting really unlucky with these chests now. That was only one, yeah. So keep moving. Up the mountain? I guess up the mountain, that's where we go. So place your bets now. What do we find first? A dungeon that has one or both of the seeds that we need. A village with beetroots in it. A village without beetroots in it. Or pumpkin. What's the first thing we see here? My bet is we find a village without beetroots. And then we find the pumpkin seeds, and then we plant the pumpkin seeds and get a pumpkin, and then we move on a little bit and find 17 pumpkins around the next corner. And then we find a dungeon on the ocean floor, and we dive down, and it doesn't have the seeds. We go back up, and then there's a village right on the coast that I missed, and that's gonna have the beetroot, so that's gonna be the end of the run, and it's gonna be 54 minutes in. That's my very detailed and sort of pessimistic prediction of how this is gonna play out. Lots of Enderman. Do we have a dungeon here? I don't think so. Dungeons down there? No. We are sort of running out of food, which I'm not very happy about. This way or this way? I think I like this way more, but I have no reason for it. Actually, the other way seems objectively better. Somehow, I don't know why. So maybe it's not objectively better, but subjectively. They're going against my instincts and they're going this way. And it's gonna be not worth it, at least not immediately. Was that orange? No, that's red. Rose bushes. Can't make pumpkin pie out of those. I think we have enough bones by now, right? Yeah, we have 20 bones. That should be plenty. Do we need to kill some cows or something? I guess pigs will do. Because it looks like we'll be running for a long time here. More red, no orange. Pigs over there. Don't see a village in this desert. Yeah, these things are just sometimes. I mean, they are incredibly annoying. There's no like. I don't know. I don't think there's another way to feel about things like that happening. But it's very, very close. And you played a really good game, and you just can't finish it because the two things you need just don't exist. And maybe we missed some dungeons in some places. Maybe that other cave that we didn't go because of the mobs guarding the way. Maybe that cave would have had the dungeon that we need. Did I see a pumpkin there? No, there's nothing orange. I don't know what I thought was a pumpkin there. That's like here, but there's nothing. Let's see. Do you see a dungeon? Lots of pigs, like on different Y levers. They're interesting looking. It's really hard to look at the horizon and the ocean floor at the same time, and also look in all directions. Basically, it's a challenge. I feel like I'm definitely missing things, but at least I hope I'm not missing anything major. If I miss a dungeon on the ocean floor, it could be annoying, but it also could not be annoying. Like I could be good, it could be useless. So I'm not too worried about it. I don't want to miss a village or a pumpkin though, because those are, yeah. I mean, at least the pumpkin is definitely gonna be good. Didn't see a dungeon down there, and I don't want to get shot into this ravine. Sneaky spider. This feels like a really good place for all the things we need. There's lots of grass. There is a pumpkin there. I was just gonna say, so much grass. Why not put a pumpkin patch in here? And now we just need a dungeon or village. And this looks like a really good place for a village too, but like I don't think there is one. We would have seen it already. I really hate the beetroot soup stew thing. It's just so annoying to get. There's a village. Ah, I missed. I wanted to land in the shallow water, not in the deep one. But I also didn't want to splat, because I don't have any food left. There are some gardens. There is a chance. I can't tell yet if they are beetroots or carrots or potatoes. But there are at least 4 different ones, so let's cross our fingers and hope for the best. Another enderman there. Carrots. Carrots, potatoes. What is this? Carrots. Come on. So many gardens here. So many farms. There has to be. I don't fall in. Wheat and wheat. Okay, there they are. Amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there we go. Blackout in 39.39. Sub 40. So yeah, I have to be very happy about this run in hindsight. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there was anything I could have done to make this any faster at all. I didn't get lucky, which I didn't, so. These ones are just easier to accept, I guess. That would have been a really nice chest for lots of reasons, actually, yeah. Some armor, a saddle, some obsidian for an enchanted book. Could have been a very good village. Would there have been more beetroots over here? Easier to get to? I don't think so. Nah. Those are potatoes. But yeah, I mean that's just, I don't know. I feel like that's just how bingo is, you know? You find the pumpkins and then within a minute you find the village. But before that you travel for whatever, 10-15 minutes, nothing. Just straight up nothing. It was more like 10 minutes, right? I don't know when I left the cave. Maybe I should have left sooner, but you know, these cars are so hard to make. Because there could be dungeons, you know, there could be like 7 dungeons right next to me. And one of them is bound to have at least one of the seeds I need. And villages are not super common. They're not that rare anymore. I feel like, you know, 10 minutes is like a reasonable time to find one. But 10 minutes is a long time too, you know. So it's really hard. I never know. I don't think there is a way to know. I don't think there's like a mathematical thing you could, you know, there are no odds you could really calculate there, because how would you, like, the pumpkin and village spawn rates on the surface versus dungeon spawn rates, and then you have to also, like, dungeon does not guarantee chests, and the chest does not guarantee the seeds you need. I don't know. It's like a gut feeling kind of call you have to make, I think. And I mean, I didn't really commit to any decision anyway. Like we started dungeon diving and then went for the surface instead. So you could argue that the dungeon searching time was time wasted, and in hindsight that would be true for sure. But you know, there's no way to know that while you're down there still. And I've had a run where it took me, I think, half an hour. Like I had everything except for pumpkin with like minutes or 2 left for the 25. So like 23, 24 minutes in, I had everything except a pumpkin. And then the time for the blackout was, I think it was a 50-minute blackout. I just kept running. And I found lots of dungeons along the way, but none of them had pumpkin seeds. And then I found one that had pumpkin seeds finally. And I planted them and had to wait for them to grow, and it took forever. So I don't know where I started this thought. Like what prompted this story about the terrible pumpkin luck? Exactly. I mean, it was the bad pumpkin luck here, but I don't know. Yeah, this is a huge gap from 23 to 24 and then 5. Like, this is still amazing. 1252 for 23, that's really good. Actually, our pace was not great during the day, I think. Like, up to here, it wasn't that great. But then we really sped up. Like, we had a really good first day and first half of the night. And then we just carried the momentum into the caving part of the game. Got all the iron and gold stuff done. Found the diamonds, and then just hit a wall there. There was nothing we could do about it. But yeah, there's no way I'm unhappy about this run in terms of my play, at least. I'm not happy about the bad dungeon luck. But then it's also easier to forgive the bad dungeon luck because I needed 2 things, and even getting one of them would not have really sped things up significantly because we probably would have ended up on the surface still and probably would have taken just about the same time. Obviously, good dungeon luck would have turned everything around much, much faster. Getting both the... I mean, we would have had to wait for the pumpkin to grow, but that's usually not that bad. If you get like 3 seeds, it's like a minute, 2 minutes maybe. And in that time, you could have even tried farming more bones or whatever. If you would have been short at that point still for the beetroots, if you get both seeds. But we did not. We did not. 5 diamonds left over. Should do something. Not sure what. It's time to decorate this new lobby since I had to start a fresh version of the map. There we go. Amazing. And I guess that's it for this week's bingo seeds. I don't know. I'm not happy about the first 3 still. Like the point seed, you know, it was just... I don't know. It's just that the scores look really bad. This is my worst score in like ages, and obviously that doesn't make me happy. But the blackout went well. Could have gone much better, but it went well. And yeah, it's the blue name. Fixed all my problems. So that's it for today. I'll see you next week with more bingo. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.